What was the exact moment you knew you had to leave home forever? It wasn't one big fight, not a screaming match or some dramatic betrayal. It was a plate of spaghetti. I was 17, 2 weeks away from graduation. I'd gotten into a decent college on a partial scholarship, and I was planning to work the rest of the summer to save up for the move. My mom wasn't thrilled about me leaving. She said I was being ungrateful, that I thought I was too good for this town. My stepdad mostly ignored me unless he needed someone to yell at. That night, dinner was tense. My younger brother had spilled juice on the floor, and mom was already irritated. I cleaned it up without saying anything, just trying to avoid becoming the next target. I served myself a small plate of spaghetti and sat down quietly. Then my stepdad said it. "You don't deserve to leave this house. You can't even look people in the eye when you talk. You're not ready for the real world." I didn't respond. I knew better. But my hand shook a little when I picked up my fork. Mom noticed and rolled her eyes. "Don't start with the dramatics," she snapped. "If you can't take a little criticism, you're going to fail out there anyway." That was it. The spaghetti, the eye roll, the way no one even noticed how tightly I was clenching my jaw. I stood up, still holding my plate, and walked to my room. I didn't eat that night. I sat on my bed, staring at the wall, and realized something with terrifying clarity. If I stayed, I would disappear. Not physically, but little by little, I'd become a shadow of myself. Always small, always quiet, always bracing for the next jab. That night, I started packing. I didn't wait for graduation. I called a friend who had a couch. The next day, while they were out, I left a note on the fridge and took my bag. I felt guilty, scared, but I also felt free. Years later, I'm still building my life. It hasn't been easy. There were nights I couldn't afford dinner, days I doubted everything, but I've never regretted walking out. That moment at the table, that casual cruelty dressed up as parenting, was the last straw. Sometimes the biggest decision of your life starts with something as small as a forkful of spaghetti. Subscribe for 7 years of good luck.